Oh, sorry, no.
Wait, what's going on? How dare you? Have my chair. All right, so after that little interruption, welcome back to another of my absolutely useless ramblings. Today I'm going to talk about the switch from horsepower, bear with me, to human power and how the tech-powered practice upgrade comes along for accountants. So let's start with horsepower. Once upon a time, it was the grand measure of power, dreamt up actually to sell cars with a unit of measure that people could understand and were actually impressed by, made them want to buy it. And it's still the petrol heads go-to today for measuring power, even despite all the EV rage. But here's the thing, I think it was an absolute genius move. Taking something that people really understood, a horse or horses, and slapping it on a shiny new tech to help them make sense of it and make a comparison. So I thought I'd do the same for accountants with bots and AI. So let's talk human power. New way to think about harnessing the power of bots and AI for accounting. And don't cringe, stick with me, because it's not just about the tech, it's about turning your accounting practice and your people into the well-oiled human machine that it can be. So imagine this, it's another Monday morning, maybe January just around the corner, it's just gone. You've got your regulatory builder's tea in one hand, you've got mouse in the other, you're already neck deep and you've got Dext clearing entries, you've got Xero clearing bank recs, you've got spreadsheets, you're chasing down documents from clients that are missing, the usual stuff, right? But to borrow a well-known software company's ad line, and I'll be very careful here, it's a bit like running a marathon sort of race in a very hot place through some very soft, sandy stuff. Hopefully I'll cover myself there. Even with the best of today's systems, you're still running on human power, except you're wearing flip-flops. I know, catch the link. Now imagine this, your practice could be operating at 100x human power, or the equivalent of, because you don't have to actually hire 100 people. Even if you could, you wouldn't, right? But nowadays, with bots and AI working away, it's exactly like having a team of, turbocharged accountants, lots of them. But no coffee breaks, no Christmas bonuses, no knowledge walking out the door when they leave. Your bots and AI will take all those tedious, those time-sucking tasks, they'll handle them quickly, no errors, and they'll leave the real assets in your practice free to focus on what you all do best. The strategic thinking, the advising clients, business partnering, and maybe just once in a while leaving the office on time. But what does bots powered practice actually look like? Well, here's the dream. Client data arrives, or maybe it's obtained. It's checked, sorted, categorized, filed. It's instantly reconciled in real time. Next, missing documents are chased, and those annoying little unreconciled items are finally resolved and they're not sitting around forever. Your clients' accounts are up to date, real time, and that's what kind of 10x human power feels like. And that's just the first step. Obviously, everything else that follows can be added too. But there's an elephant, or maybe a horse, in the room, and that's, will bots and AI replace us? So for some things you do now, absolutely, but not you. You are the business. You're not. But they will empower you. They'll do the grunt work. But it's you who turns that into real, actionable, valuable business advice. They help you look the rock star that you hopefully are. And when your clients see the seamless, strategic, and downright futuristic practice that you are, they'll know they've got an accountant who's ahead of the curve and future fit. So how do you shift from horsepower to human power? Well, start small, automate the repetitive stuff, reconciliations, journals, reminders, reports, and then level up, move towards like a bots-driven workflows, end-to-end. That'll skyrocket your productivity. And then finally, or you maybe even want to start with this, enable your AI agent, and that will provide your internal staff with a super knowledge base and an always-on client assistant. And yeah, there's always a learning curve with anything like this. And anything new like this is exactly the same, but the destination is going to be worth it. So it's time to leave the horses in the field. It's time to embrace the power of bots and AI. It's here, it's coming. Because human power is the future of accounting. It's faster, it's smarter, it's way more rewarding too. Anyway, that's my kind of useless ramble over. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't drop a comment, and certainly don't click on the links for other useless insights like this one, unless you really want to. And maybe you think if you're ready, you want to swap the horse for the human power and power up, go for it.